in November this time, and that is Marisa Peer. Who, anybody know Marisa Peer?
Yeah.
From Think Yourself Skin? Yeah, spoke with her about 3 weeks ago in an event before I flew off to Holland. You've got to choose your network wisely. I believe the network. They said your network determines your what?
Net worth.
Fantastic, some bright sparks. Your network determines your net worth. So when I started my business 2 years ago, and I really looked at all my friends, and I love them, and I realized that in my friendship groups, there was nobody who was really going where I wanted to go. And I didn't get rid of them, but I believe in compartmentalizing your life. You see, your GP is not your gynecologist, right? Yes. And your nurse is not your doctor. And so you have to decide, who is it that you're going to hang out with? Jim Rohn tells you the 5 people you will do what?
Business with.
The 5 people you spend your time with is a sum total of who you are. So I'm going to give you a second to think about the 5 people who has the most impact in your life. I'm going to pause. Think about it. You don't have to share it with us. Think about the 5 people you spend your time with and ask yourself, who in that group is really not going where you want to go? I'm going to give you a minute to think about that. Just think. Thank you. Probably not a minute. Is there anybody, honestly, without saying who it is, show hands of anybody who really thought about one person who really needs to shift in their lives? Honestly. Anybody? Thank you. A little hand just tiny going off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you. You see, sometimes the people we hang out with can determine where we go. I said to my daughter this morning, if you want to buy a house, she's 19, didn't have her as a teenager. If you want to buy a house, you cannot be hanging out with your friends who are going on holiday 5 times a year. Because simply, they're going to want to go to Ibiza and booze and drink. So you've got to compartmentalize your friendship. You've got to start looking clearly, who do you hang out with? I can pick up the phone and call Levi any day. I emailed Eric Thomas yesterday, I needed a favor. I can call Marisa Peer anytime, right? So your network is really crucial for you to be successful. I told you I wasn't going to tell you about funnels and marketing. No, you've got to be bold, audacious, and a risk taker. Let me repeat, bold, audacious, and take risks. I've taken some risks this year that when I tell you that I lost 47,000 pounds in business, you'll be like, oh my God, but I did. But that 47,000 pounds I lost placed me in a place where I'm going to make about 5 million. Sometimes you have to take serious risk. Not careless, serious risk. I've taken risk. But when I see, last night I jumped on a call with Matthew Binns from Too Far Too Furious. I'm talking to Hollywood producers. I know that one movie is going to change my life forever. My daughter was in the car yesterday. We had a conference call. And my producer said to her, he was in LA, he said, Chardonnay. Oh, I wasn't drunk when I gave birth to her. I was happy that I was. So Chardonnay. Chardonnay, your mom's going to become so famous in the next 18 months. Are you ready for this? When I heard that, it did something to me. It really did something to me. Because I was that little girl from Jamaica who sold mangoes on the train. You have to believe in your dreams more than anybody else for you to be successful. When I said to people, I'm going to make my book into a movie, they're like, yeah, everybody's an author, yeah. I'm like, watch me. I had a book, I printed 55 copies only. I don't even have a copy myself. And in it, I stuck a note. One day, my life story will be a book, 3 years ago. Believe in your dreams. Hold it in a steer. When nobody else believes in your dream, it is your dream. God gave it just to you, nobody else. So it's for you to